the team going into this week?
It is the biggest game of the year because it's the game this week. Every week is the biggest game, and the added thing this week is it's a league game, so we get a chance to hopefully start off right and be 1-0 in the league. But our guys practice today like they want to go win a league game.
And your thoughts on Boise? What was it that you've seen from them in these first 3 games?
Well, again, they've been the standard bearer in whatever league they've been in the last 10 years or so. We talk about winning championship here. My mind, if you want to be the champ, you got to knock the champ out, and so you give them their due for doing that, and you got to match their physicalness, and you got to play efficiently. Last weekend against Air Force, I thought, especially offensively, they played very, very efficiently. Southwick completed 27 or 29. They're a tough offense to be able to defend. They've got weapons, and they play physical football with a senior quarterback.
You guys just got into the national rankings, playing Boise State at home. You guys haven't had a sellout yet at Bulldog Stadium in your tenure. Do you feel this is the game that you guys need the crowd more than ever?
Oh, I would love for it to be sold out, but again, that's something that we don't control. So I'd love for the Red Wave to be out there. The fans that have been there, I think, have enjoyed a pretty good show that our guys put on, and I think our guys deserve it. But hopefully they'll spread the word, and we'll have a packed house.
Just talk a little bit about that, being in the national rankings now. You guys got to be pretty excited about it. Or do you even think about it?
To be honest with you, when you move up after you didn't play over the weekend, it kind of is indicative of, national rankings after only a few weeks. If we're having this conversation in December, I'd be very happy. But right now, it's just something that it's a nice feather in your cap. It's nice for fans to talk about, but it's something that our players aren't really concerned about.
Biggest game of the year because it's the biggest game of the week. Could you say it's the biggest game since you've been in Fresno coaching?
Yeah, again, I don't know how to handle that. It's the biggest game of the year because it's the game this week. That's how we're approaching it. Reporters can gloss it any way they want to, and that's fine. But it's the biggest game because it's the league game. It's their game this week.
It's been a while since Fresno State beat Boise. Is there maybe a mental challenge, mental hurdle that the program, the players need to overcome?
I think there can be if you allow it. I don't think our guys have that. These guys weren't around the last time we beat them. These guys this team is 0-0 versus Boise, and that's how we'll approach it. Boise's had a good run. You have to, take your hat off to them. But this year's team has never played Boise, so we look at it as we're 0-0 going against those guys.
That said, though, what is it that you take from last year's matchup and carry over into this week?
Well, obviously, you look at schematically things that they did to try to attack us, and things that we did to try to attack them, and how we were either efficient or not efficient and trying to get better at it. But you realize every game is unique, and schemes will change, and you try to take advantage of different scheme-wise things that you think that they may anticipate doing this time.
With the Colorado game being canceled, I think that helps or hurts the team. I know it's almost like a bye week, but you're probably expecting to play. So how do you guys treat that?
Well, it's a little bit 6 and 1, half dozen the other. On the plus side, we got some guys that are bumped and bruised, and to give them some extra time off, I think has really helped. On the negative side, you like playing. We're only 2 weeks in. We've got some things that we want to see if we can improve on, specifically our vertical pass defense, our third and short run game. We didn't get a chance to address that this weekend. It is what it is, so you make the best of it.